guys, welcome back. This video I'm going to do the 13 personal questions tag, and I recently watched a lovely lady here on YouTube called Shorty 2 Sweet 59 do the tag, and I thought it was fun, and she tagged everyone to do it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So let me jump right in, and I'll also link her tag in the information box so you guys can watch her responses as well. Okay, so the first question is, what do you order at Starbucks? And I don't order anything at Starbucks because I don't go to Starbucks. I don't like coffee, I don't like lattes, I don't like frappuccinos, I don't like any of those type of drinks. So I don't go to Starbucks, and I haven't ever ordered anything from Starbucks. The kind of drinks that I love that I can't live without are juices. Particularly cranberry grape juice is my favorite, but I'll take juice over coffee, over any type of hot drink, over any type of tea, over any type of anything. I'll take juices first, but lately, because I've been trying to lose this weight, I've only been drinking water. But anyway, that's my answer to question number one. Number two, what's one thing in your closet that you cannot live without? I have this one dress that I bought almost a year ago that I haven't worn at all, that I haven't even worn yet, because I'm trying to find that special occasion to wear it. But I love this dress so much, and I'll link a picture for you guys so you can see it, and you might not like it, but I love it so much, and I think it's just so beautiful, and it kind of cinches in the waist and then it flares out as it goes down. And if something were to happen to that dress, I wouldn't cry, but I probably would tear up. Like, I really love that dress. But my only fear is that I love it so much that I'm never going to want to wear it, because I don't want anything to happen to it. So definitely that dress is one thing that I cannot live without. I love it so much. What's one thing that most people probably wouldn't know about you? Most people wouldn't know that in middle school, or junior high school as some people call it, in high school, I was a cheerleader, and not just a cheerleader, but I was a competitive cheerleader. So I did tumbling, and I did back handsprings, and I did tucks, and I did stunts, and I actually was the girl that was on the bottom of the stunts. I was a base, so I was actually one of the girls that lifted the other girls up in the air. But I did that for 4 years, and I loved every minute of it, and I miss it so much. I mean, it's been a long time. It's been over 10 years since I did that, but I love it. And I'll try to find a picture so I can insert it so you guys can see. But I was in the best shape of my life when I was a cheerleader. Like, I had abs for days. Like, I had abs that a teenage girl should not even have. I had muscles in my arms, I had muscles in my thighs. I was in such good shape. I probably was more muscular than the average woman would want to be, but as far as my body, there probably wasn't hardly any fat on my body. I was in excellent shape, and I love the sport. I love the sport. So that's one thing most people don't know about me when they see me today. Number 4, name one thing that you want to do before you die. I want to go to Ghana before I die. I want to go to Ghana within the next year, but definitely it's something that I want to do before I die. I don't want to push it all the way as far as before I die. I want to do it soon. I want to do it, you know, within the next couple of years, specifically within the next year. So I know so many people from Ghana, and they just tell me so many great things about the country and about the people. Like, the people are so warm and so friendly, and they just tell me that if I go, I wouldn't want to come back. That, you know, the way they live is so much more different than how we live over here. You know, they really enjoy life. You know, stress is much lower than it is over here, and we eat a lot of Ghanaian food, and I love the food, and I absolutely love the music, and I just love the culture. Like, I've really been exposed to the culture here but I want to go and see it firsthand. Like, I want to go there, so that's something I want to do. What's one food that you cannot live without? I love, 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 with an exclamation point, like an underline, bolded, italicized, all of that. I love pad thai. Pad thai has been my favorite for a couple of years now, and I'm not big on Thai food per se, but I am huge on pad thai. Like, it is something about the combination of flavors where you got the noodles and then you got the chicken. Like, most of the time I get it with chicken, but you can also get it with like combination meat, like seafood, pork, beef, chicken. But most of the time I get it with chicken. So the combination of the noodles with the chicken, with the crushed peanuts on top with the green onions, something about that combination. I don't know, whoever thought of it, they need to get an award, because that stuff, it makes me want to dance. Like, when I'm at the restaurant and they set my plate down, it makes me want to literally dance. Like, it's so good. If you haven't tried it, you gotta try it. It's so good. What quote or phrase do you live your life by? I recently put this on my blog because I did a post about fear and how I handle fear, or how I handle situations where I feel fear or feel anxiety or I feel afraid. And it's a quote that you've heard over and over again, but it really helps me, especially in situations where I feel afraid, like I feel nervous, like I can't do something or I won't be able to do it well. And I believe that like 100%. And if there's a situation where I feel as if maybe I might not be able to do it, or maybe for some reason I won't be able to perform my best, I just quietly say that to myself over and over again, and I let it sink in, and I let it calm me, and I let it take over me. And actually, after a few minutes, I feel myself becoming less anxious. I feel my stomach settling. I feel some kind of spirit inside of me building that says, hey Ebony, you can do this. You are okay. You got God on your side. You can do this. So it always works. And if you haven't tried it, definitely try it and see how you feel. What do you like and dislike about the YouTube community? Well, most of you know I just started uploading videos probably about December, so I haven't been making videos for a long time. But I have been watching videos for a long time, and one of the things I like most about YouTube is that you can learn so much. Like, if I want to learn how to cook something, I'll try to look it up on YouTube, and more than likely I will find a video on it. If I need to learn how to do a particular hairstyle, or if I wanted to find like a fresh way to style my hair, or if, like one time even I had spilled some ink on the carpet, and I was like, let me go on YouTube and see if there are any videos on how to take ink out of the carpet, and there was. So like, there are so many different videos on YouTube that you can learn how to do almost anything. Like, there's somebody showing you how to do almost anything, and I love that. What I dislike about YouTube, like I said, I haven't been on YouTube as a person making videos for that long, so I really haven't experienced anything negative so far. You know, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and I thank you for you guys who are so sweet and don't leave me like ugly comments or anything like that, but I haven't experienced anything negative so far. The only thing I would say I would dislike about, not necessarily the YouTube community, but about YouTube, is that, man, these videos take forever to upload. Like, sometimes I will start uploading a video at night before I go to bed, and I'll wake up in the morning and the video is still uploading. I'm like, really? Like, really? So that's something I don't like. What is your #1 most listened to song on iTunes? I would sing it for you guys, but if I tell you, you might not know it. And I would sing it for you guys, but I'm not gonna get the song just right, the way the person who sings it. Anyway, I'll put the name on the screen of the song, and I will try to insert the song. Well, anyway, that song has gotten me through many workouts on that elliptical machine right now, And I just keep replaying it and replaying it and replaying it because I don't know what, I don't know why, but when I hear that song, I just want to dance. So definitely, this has gotten me through a lot of workouts. What kind of style would you define yourself as having? I wouldn't categorize myself as having any particular style. It's just whatever I like. And I like a range of things. I like trendy things. I like things that aren't trendy. I like things that no other person probably would buy. I like old style clothes. I like bright colors. I like all kinds of things. So I can't categorize myself into one particular style. But I think eclectic would be a good word because it's a mix of a lot of different things, and you'll definitely see that I like to purchase a lot of different types of clothes and shoes, and you won't see one particular theme throughout all of my closet. It's a variety of different stuff. My favorite number is 100, and 100 to me always symbolizes something good, especially if you think back to your school days and you got a 100, man, it always made you feel good, right? 100? What? I got everything right? What? So I love the number 100, and it's just a nice number, right? Like 100%, you're giving your all, you got a 100 on your text, you got everything right. Two hobbies. Right now my time is being taken up with a lot of different things, so I really don't have time for hobbies. But I used to paint. I used to paint like canvases, and I really enjoyed that. I used to paint them. I would get an idea based on a room in my house, an idea, a color scheme or something like that, and then I used to paint a canvas and hang it in that particular room. And that was a lot of fun. But I eventually started painting less and less because my time just got consumed with other things. So maybe one day I'll go back to that. And another hobby, I guess, making these YouTube videos, because since I've started, I really enjoyed it, and I just want to continue to make more and more. So I guess that would be my second hobby. 2 pet peeves. Okay, 2 pet peeves. My first pet peeve, and this really gets on my nerves, and that's that smacking noise that people make before they say something. I don't know if it's like for emphasis or whatever. Mainly women do it. I don't see too many men do it, and I don't even know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try. It's like, girl, did you see him? I know he didn't. Girl. Like that smacking noise. I'm like, why? Like, why do we have to do that? I don't understand what it's for. Just the sound of my ears. You know how the sound of like markers on like a dry erase board make that bother some people's ear, or like nails on a chalkboard maybe bother some people? Like that smacking sound like really bothers me, and I just don't understand why someone needs to do it. Like, is it adding like emphasis to what you're saying? So my second pet peeve, and this is something that really bothers me too, but I probably won't say nothing to you about it if I don't know you well and I don't love you, and I'm not saying it like in a joking way. I probably won't say anything about it. But I hate people who continuously use what do you call it or whatchamacallit instead of saying what they're talking about, and then they expect you to understand. Like, go over there and get the what do you call it for me. But I don't know what you're talking about. Go get what? The what do you call it? The thing over there by the what do you call it. Have you seen my what do you call it? I don't know what you're talking about. What have I seen what? Sometimes if I hear somebody say that, I just won't answer until they actually use a word that needs to be used. And I'm not doing it to be rude, but I just want them to understand when you say what do you call it, I don't know what you're talking about, you know? So those are my 2 pet peeves. And the last personal question is guilty pleasure. Do I have any guilty pleasures? Yes, I do have a guilty pleasure, and it's almost a bad habit. Well, it is a bad habit, and that is chewing on plastic, like pens and the top of water bottles. Those 2 things specifically. Like, it gives me some kind of, it like calms me, it helps me think, especially if I'm doing work or I'm doing schoolwork or something like that, and I need to really concentrate. If I chew on plastic, like if I kind of chew on my pen, like it puts me in like a zone. But it's a bad habit. a guilty pleasure. Well, anyway, I thank you so much for watching this video, and I am tagging anyone who wants to do this video. Definitely leave it as a video response because I would love to watch it and get to know some of you all. And I will see you guys again soon in the next video. Till later. Bye, guys.